Hey everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Microsoft Copilots. I know you may be hearing different announcements from Microsoft about different Microsoft Copilot for various products. And the question that always came into our mind that yes, there are so many Copilots are available, but which one I should be using to help my day-to-day work? So in this video, we will go through all the available Copilots that Microsoft has announced so far. We will learn what they are, and I will walk you through that which one is best for you, depending on what you do day to day. So stay tuned, and we will start. And before we start, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and also the bell icon. So let's start understanding what is already announced by Microsoft or what is available. So what you are seeing on the screen right now is these are the different Copilots that either Microsoft has announced, generally available, or they are in preview. So as of today, we have Copilot for Wing, we have Copilot for Windows, Copilot Pro, Power Platform Copilot, Microsoft 365 Copilot, Copilot for Azure, Copilot for Sales, Copilot for Services, Security Copilot, and GitHub. And on top of that, we also have the Copilot Studio. And this is what we're going to cover. Again, we're going to try to understand what these are, how you can get one, and how you can use one. Okay, so the first one is Microsoft Copilot or Copilot for Bing. And what it is nothing but your Bing search. But what Microsoft has done, they have incorporated the ChatGPT with the Bing. So now your Bing itself become a Copilot. So if you go to your Bing search, you can start communicating with the Bing chat. So the first one in the line is Microsoft Copilot, or we can call it Copilot for Bing chat. So Microsoft Copilot is an AI-powered chatbot integrated into the Bing search engine. So now you have all the capability of ChatGPT inside the Bing search. It is available with no cost. If you use Microsoft Bing, the Copilot is going to be available for you. You can use it as of today. And to understand it better, let me show you real quick. So if you go to the copilot.microsoft.com, this is where you can start using the Bing chat Copilot. You can ask any question. So when you ask a question, it's going to start finding the information for you and give you all the results. There's one thing also, like if you see here on the top, it's saying sign in. So if you don't sign in, this is going to be a general Bing search. The information is not that secure. But if you sign in, and what you are signing in with your M365 login. So if you signed in, the information that you're going to communicate with your Bing chat will be protected. So you can have both versions. You can either do general search or general communication with the Bing chat, or you can also sign in and protect your communication. So the next one that we have is Copilot for Windows. It is very similar to Copilot for Bing. The only difference is this is going to be in your Windows computer. So if you are using Windows 11 or Windows 10, you can have the Copilot for Windows available for you anytime when you need it. So you don't need to go to the web. Functionality or the feature sets are very similar. You can ask any questions or communicate with your Copilot. For example, asking a question that can you write me a letter for the vacation, and it will actually write a letter for you or give you suggestions or examples. How you can access it if you don't have it available in your taskbar, the Copilot icon. What you need to do, you need to update to the latest version, and if this is already released or available in your region, you will see it. It is still in preview, so if you don't have it, you will get it because it is in previews. It may take some time for it to be available in your region. And also there may be some changes when it's become generally available. So we talk about Copilot for Bing Chat and Copilot for Windows. Now these two Copilots are for everyone. It doesn't matter what you do, but if you're using the computer or using the web, these Copilots can definitely save a lot of your time, and you can save that time to do something more productive. The next one is Microsoft Copilot Pro. So we talk about the free version of Copilot, but if you are a professional and you want to do something more with the Copilot, then the Copilot Pro is for you. The main difference between Copilot and the Copilot Pro is it's going to have the premium access. And what does that mean? So the premium access means the Copilot Pro will give you the premium access. So during the peak hours also your Copilot will function as it was functioning non-peak hours. So you can ask questions anytime and it will give you the best results that it can find. On top of that, once you get the Copilot Pro, and if you also have Microsoft 365 Family or Personal Plan, the Copilot Pro will also enable the Copilot capabilities in Microsoft apps. So PowerPoint, Word document, Excel. So you can extend the capability of Copilot into the Microsoft apps if you have the Family or Personal Plan with you. Copilot Pro is for individual professional. So it's not for your organization or for entire company. It is for you, for your use. Of course, it's going to have a cost. So Copilot Pro is $20 per user per month as of today. And again, these are the costs in the Microsoft website. You can always go and check it. What is the latest price what Microsoft is asking for you to pay? Okay. So now let's jump into the Power Platform Copilot. What is Power Platform Copilot? Power Platform Copilot is going to enable the Power user or the app maker or the Power Automate maker to enhance their capability to building the apps and automate very quickly. And how it is doing it. So if you go to the make.powerapps.com or make.powerautomate.com, you will have a Copilot assistance available there. So instead of you are going and clicking on create an app and adding all your control, or clicking on create a new flow and adding all your actions there, you can just explain your requirement to Power Platform Copilot and it will actually create an app or Power Automate for you. So you don't need to create it. It will create it for you. You will save a lot of time. And then of course you can extend it, make modification to your app and automate. This feature is also in preview. Currently, this feature is only available if your environment is created in the US region. Please note, this doesn't mean that you have to be in the US to use it. You can be anywhere in the globe. It's just your environment region should be US. And then you can use these capabilities in your Power Platform, either Power Apps or Power Automate. Now let's take a quick walkthrough of Power Platform Copilot. So if you go to make.powerautomate.com or if you go to make.powerapps.com, you will see the Copilot assistance on the top of your screen. So in the app or in the Power Automate. Now here you can just explain your requirement and the Power Automate Copilot build the flow for you. So for example, I'll take an example here. So I just select a default one, and as you can see, within a second, the flow is created. I can make changes if I need, or I can click next, and then I can start working on the connections and everything. So it actually eventually going to save a good amount of time that I will be end up spending if I need to do it from scratch. Similarly, if I go to the app, I can just put an example what my app should do, send the message to the Copilot, and Copilot will actually not only create an app for me, it will also give me a data structure or the table. So as you can see, it created a table for me. I can make modifications to this. On the right hand side, I will see a Copilot assistance available for me all the time. So I can make changes. If I'm good, I can click create app and it's going to create an app for me. So this is how easy and helpful these Copilots are going to be. And as I said, this is in preview. There will be more improvement you will see when they will become generally available. Now, who should use it? Again, it's in preview, but of course, if you are an app maker or the Power Automate maker, you should definitely explore these options. This will save a lot of time. It saved a lot of my time. It will definitely going to save your time. And as I said, once it's created, you have complete control on your app and automate flow. You can make changes and make any adjustment by yourself, or also continuously using the Copilot help to enhance it or make update to your app or flow. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. So the next one is Copilot for Microsoft 365. This is the mostly talked about Copilot, and people were waiting for it since it's announced, and now it's available, and it has a lot of capabilities that we can talk about. So this is for Microsoft 365. So if you are using any of the M365 license that include Microsoft Business Standard, Business E3, E5, Office 365 E3, E5. This feature is available for you with additional cost of $30 per month. So if you are an existing customer of M365, you can avail for this feature by just paying $30 per user per month. And what's going to bring? It's going to bring a lot of functionality. So it's going to enable the Copilot for Teams, Copilot for Outlook, Copilot for Word, Copilot for PowerPoint, Excel, OneNote, Loop component, and Whiteboard. And all these individual products will have the different capability with the Copilot. So for example, in the Teams, so Teams Copilot is going to allow you to easily collect the notes during the meeting, summarizing your meeting, scheduling the follow-up. All these capabilities you can just ask the Copilot to do in native language. So you don't need to worry about taking notes. Copilot will do it for you. Copilot in Outlook will help you writing an email, summarizing an email, finding the right contact for you to send the email, and many more. Copilot in Word will help you to create a document, provide suggestions to make a good document. Same in Excel, you can ask Copilot to do the calculations, create chart, and many more. So with this one single license for M365 Copilot, you will get all these capabilities. Plus, you will also get Microsoft 365 Chat. What Microsoft 365 Chat is going to do, it's going to give you an experience like we have seen in the Microsoft Copilot, the Bing chat experience for your M365 environment. So if you go to office.com, you will see the chat window there, and you can communicate with that, asking any questions across your M365. This entire thing, now, because it looks very powerful and it's going to do so much things, the first question is the security, like how secure this is. So behind the scene, everything that you are seeing, how Copilot is working, it's using Microsoft Graph. Microsoft Graph have all the security capabilities. So data is always going to be secure over the graph, and Copilot is only going to communicate or provide you the information that you have access to. So if I'm asking a question or trying to get information, if I don't have access to that information, I won't get the result. If I have it, I'll get it. Okay, so brief introduction to Microsoft 365 Copilot. Now, who should be using it? I would say every organization should be using it, because it's going to give a lot of capabilities to each and every employee, and they can save a lot of time and work more productively. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Next one is Microsoft Copilot for Azure. If you are working in Azure, then this is very helpful for you. This particular Copilot is in preview. Okay, so it's not generally available, it's in preview. From the capability point of view, Copilot for Azure is going to be very powerful. Similar to Copilot from Microsoft 365, it was enabling the end user to do their work more productively. Similarly, the Copilot for Azure is going to give all the team who are supporting or working in Azure, give more time and more productivity. It can simplify all the operations. Now, instead of you doing it manually, everything, you can communicate with your Azure Copilot, and that will do for you. You can ask any questions. So for example, if you like to see what is the cost that different resources are using, or if I have many Azure resources, can you give me all the information? All these native language questions you can ask your Copilot, and it will give you the information. So you don't need to dig into the information. A lot of time saving over there. Currently, as I said, it's in preview, so no additional cost. Go sign up for it, explore it, use it. Always provide feedback to Microsoft, so once they make it generally available, it will have all the enhancement that you are looking for. Now, next one. This is Microsoft Copilot for Sales. Now, Microsoft Copilot for Sales is mainly for the people who are working in the sales, or the organization who are using any CRM tool or Dynamics 365 for sales. So what this Copilot is going to do, it's going to enhance your entire sales experience. End of the day, it's going to save a lot of time. The cost is $50 per user per month. So if you're using any Dynamics 365 or CRM system, and if you want to use the capability of the Copilot, you can sign up for it as an organization. One good thing about it that this cost is also includes the Microsoft 365 Copilot. So once you sign up for Copilot for Sales, you will also get Copilot for Microsoft 365. The capabilities of this are also very advanced. It can connect to different CRM system, and you can, instead of you trying to going into the different CRM system and trying to get the information about the sales, you can communicate, or you will be able to communicate with your Copilot, asking questions that what are the sales, what are the customer information is, all these basic information that you need to convert a sales into final win. You can now ask your Copilot and it will give you all the information. This will improve your information while you are doing the sale, and also give you more time to actually work on the client relationship, rather trying to find the information that you can use to build that relationship. Who should be using it? Of course, if you're part of the sales team, or if your company is doing a lot of CRM and Dynamics 365 sales operation, this Copilot is definitely going to bring a lot of value for you. The next one is Microsoft Copilot for Services. Now, this is mainly for the service industries, where you have the different agents working or providing the services to the customer. And generally what happens when agents are working with the customer, they need to get the information as quick as possible for the better customer experience. So this Copilot for Services is going to give them an assistant they can communicate with, ask questions as the customer asking them questions. It can get information from different places and give the best result for the agent to answer to the customer questions. So this will enhance the entire overall experience for the entire service. The cost is currently $50 per user per month. And this Copilot for Service is actually going to allow you to create and extend the functionality or capability of Copilot to connect to any of the third-party system. It can connect to knowledge articles. It can connect to an existing system that you are using for provide the services to the customer. It can also connect to any of the Microsoft 365 apps to get information. So of course you can extend these functionality. Who should be using it? This is very targeted for the service industry. So if your organization is doing this kind of work, providing support or services to the customer, and you have many agents working on it, and that's the priority, this will definitely going to help you and your organization to actually build a better service experience for the customers. Now the next one, and this is Microsoft Security Copilot. Microsoft Security Copilot. So Security Copilot is going to allow your security team to track down any incident, track down any cyber attack within seconds, and get all the information that they need quickly, because time is going to be the only important part on the security. If you are not reacting at the very high speed, you will be having a lots of impact of that attack. So this will allow them to track down everything that is going on, every attack from first incident to the last, any impact, and give the security team enough detail so they can actually analyze and make the necessary action. And not only that, it will also gonna suggest some action that they can take just by clicking on the buttons. This program is early access program, so an invitation only. So if you want to try Security Copilot, you can definitely work with Microsoft Rep or sign up for this program and get access to it to try and test this Security Copilot. And the last one, we made it to the last one, GitHub Copilot. So yes, if you are a developer, you have a Copilot for you also. And again, if you are a developer and using the GitHub, then GitHub Copilot is going to give you a lots and lots of capabilities. What it does, you can ask question, it can review your code. Currently, it actually connect with Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio, other different IDE. You can have your GitHub Copilot working with all these different IDE and providing you real-time assistance when you're writing your code. Very powerful. If you are a developer, you have not used it, I would highly recommend you to sign up for this one and you can use it. Yeah, so this was the last one. The one that I think we didn't talk about is Copilot Studio. Now, different Copilot that we have talked about is the pre-built Copilot by Microsoft to assist us. Copilot Studio, though, allow us to build our own Copilot. And if you have not seen, I have another video. You can find the link here. Just go and watch it. It's all about Copilot Studio, how you can use it and how you can extend any existing Copilot that Microsoft is building. That's all for this video. I know we talk about many Copilots, and as I said, by the time this video there, maybe you have few more Copilots are available. But keep a track. make sure that you know there are different Copilot for different product. Once you choose the product, see if there's a Copilot available for that product and try to use it, because it's going to definitely save your time, and this is the future. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.